Hello and welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jeff Smith with Evan Webb on camera, coming to you live from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon. Thanks for joining us tonight for the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Tonight featuring the South Medford Panthers taking on the Grants Pass Cavemen. District 1 football action coming to you live from Grants Pass. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grants Pass School District and our sponsor business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber, we thank you. So the conference formerly known as the Southwest Conference, Special District 1 this year with few teams added, but we still have the great Medford Grants Pass matchups. Whether it's north or south, it's always a good game when these two teams meet, and tonight should be no different. So let's take a look at the District 1 standings. Put that up there for you. You can see Sheldon and North Medford atop the standings with a 4-0 league record, but Sheldon 6-0 on the season, currently the second-ranked team in the state. And South Medford, even though they have the 3-1 record, putting them in third place just ahead of South Salem, they are the fifth-ranked team in the state. And they had a big matchup last week, and unfortunately for the Panthers, they ran into the buzzsaw that's known as the Sheldon Irish and were shut out in that game, 49-0. So they come in here looking for a little bit of revenge. Take a look at the schedule for the Panthers, and you can see they've got 2 games left after tonight. Should be a tough matchup tonight with Grants Pass, and then they have Roseburg and, of course, the Black and Blue Bowl with North Medford. And now the Grants Pass Cavemen will throw that back up there. 2-2 in the conference are the Cavemen. 4-2 overall, currently the 17th ranked team in the state. And last week, the Cavemen with a come-from-behind victory, beating North Salem on the road 18-14. And the 18 score, a little peculiar partially because they played without their kicker, Elijah Leach. He was playing an important soccer game here at Mel Ingram Field in Grants Pass. And they actually won that game against South Eugene. At the time was the number 4 team in the state and the first place team in the Southwest Conference. And Elijah Leach and his soccer team getting the 2-0 victory last Friday night. So the Cavemen played without their kicker and hung on to win 18-14 in come-from-behind fashion. And taking a look at the rest of the schedule coming up for these Cavemen. After tonight's game with South Medford, they've got to go on the road for the rest of the season. They will take on Sheldon next week, and then they will end the season on the road at Roseburg. So this will be an important game as they head into that, as we mentioned, that buzzsaw in Sheldon next week on the road. So they're going to be looking for a upset victory over the Panthers tonight. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with more from your Lithia Superstore pregame show, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon and sponsored by Bill's Glass. Bill's Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Folks, how about a last round of applause for senior band, guard, cheer, and...
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
New phone?
Yeah, with US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School, Mel Ingram Field, and the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. And we are getting set for the kickoff of this game between the South Medford Panthers and the Grants Pass Cavemen. We're waiting for the captains to come out for the coin toss. And as we mentioned during the pregame, the Panthers sitting just outside of second place, behind North Medford and Sheldon. Sheldon on top of the standings with the unbeaten record, 4-0 in the conference, 6-0 overall. The Panthers actually, as we mentioned again, ranked higher than North Medford, but in the conference they trail by a game, making the Black and Blue Bowl in 2 weeks looking like it should be a pretty exciting game for the Panthers and the Black Tornado. But those Panthers are going to have to get through these Cavemen who have been playing well this season. And just a game behind the Panthers in the standings. Captains coming out for Grants Pass. It's going to be Blanchard and Reeves, along with Takahashi. And David Hang is your other captain for Grants Pass. Captains for the Panthers, going to be Deacon Edgar, Dylan Espinoza, Diego Luna, and I believe that's 59 Lee Moala. We'll double check that as the hair blocking the jersey. So we're waiting for the coin toss. Cavemen are going to receive. They will be going from your left to your right down in the south end zone. And so we're going to take one more break, and we'll come back with the kickoff of this special District 1 football rivalry game between the Panthers and the Cavemen.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field, and we are set for the kickoff between the Panthers and the Cavemen. Cavemen in the blue with white numbers, and it'll be a touchback. And the Panthers in the white jerseys with the dark blue numbers. So those players come out into the huddle. Your starting quarterback will be Jace Blanchard, number 2 for the Cavemen. Starting in the backfield, Trevor Reeves. And we were worried we weren't going to see Blanchard tonight. I didn't see him during warm-ups, but he's out there now. And the Cavemen will need him against a tough Panther team. Passing here on first down, and he overthrows. Actually, I think Kenyon may have had a chance of catching that, but he lost it off the fingertips. So incomplete there on first down. Reeves in the backfield. He'll get the handoff, cuts to his left, and he's out across the 25 to about the 26-yard line. And it'll bring up third down and about 4 to go. Tunick and Kenyon to the near side. Looking to this near side. He's got Tunick, and he overthrows him. And it's going to be fourth down. And we'll see if that means Luke Morgan heads out here. And here comes the kicking team. So your punter will be number 14, Luke Morgan. Deep for the Panthers is going to be Andrew Walker. those two pass attempts were on Walker's side of the field, as he's also a corner. Both incomplete. That one lands at about the 45, and the Cavemen keep it from rolling too far backwards. So pretty good field position for South Medford as they come out, as the Panthers come out for their first chance at the offense. Ryder Scheid starting in the backfield for the Panthers. And, of course, starting quarterback Deacon Edgar out there for the Panthers as well. They're going to go 3 wide. Scheid hit and no gain on the play. May have even lost a yard. It'll be second down. And despite the parity in points scored to points given up by the Cavemen, their defense has played pretty well at times this year, and the defense against the run has been pretty good. Play action, he's going to throw, and there's should be a flag coming in. Let's see if we get one. We don't, so no pass interference. I'm a little shocked. Looked like Walker got grabbed on that play, but no laundry on the field, so it's going to be third down and 11. Yeah, Tunick, I believe, was in on the coverage, and it looked like he got a little grab as Walker went by, but again, no call, and it'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he's got on the crossing route complete to Ty Henry, and going to be a first down for the Panthers. Henry with that little inside slant route. Caught it in stride. Couldn't keep his feet, but enough for the first down. Looks like Espinoza in the backfield this time. Little jet sweep. Walker looking for blocking. He gets the edge. Walker around the corner. Jackson Tunick takes him out of bounds. He should have enough for another first down. He will. All the way to about the 26-yard line. First down and 10 for the Panthers. They'll fake the sweep. Edgar going to have to roll out of trouble. He'll throw the screen to Walker, and he's hitting the backfield, taken down by number 10. That's Troy Osborne. Looked like Osborne there was shadowing Walker a little bit on that play, so whether he took it on that sweep or ended up catching the screen pass, Osborne was tracking him. And referees send one player out. And now we're going to get a timeout called. Panthers take their first timeout. We'll take a break, and we will be back here watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. Second down and 15 for the South Medford Panthers. 9:36 remaining in this first quarter. It'll end around, and Scheid is forced out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 4 yards on the play. It's going to be third and long, third and about 11. Scheid will be the lone backer. Edgar in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers set. Hit from behind, and the ball's knocked down. Madamba with the sack. And the deflection of that pass was 52, Kane Robinson. So a couple of good defensive plays just on that play. Makes it 4th and 11. This is 4-down territory, but out of field goal range, I would imagine, although for the Cavemen, Elijah Leach kicked a 50-yarder in warm-up. So going the other direction, it would not be out of the realm of possibilities to see a field goal attempt, but I don't think the Panthers have that same range. So they'll go for it here, 4th and 11. Edgar and Scheid. Edgar stepping up in the pocket. He's got room to run. He's headed for the sticks. He turns the corner, forced out at the 5 by Kenyon. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Panthers. So good patience back there by Edgar as he surveyed the field, didn't have any of his options, and just took it to the sticks. First and goal from the 6. Clock ticking down to about 8.5 minutes now to go here in the first. Edgar and Scheid in the pistol. Gives to Scheid. He's hit, taken down. He didn't go anywhere. Tackle made by Connor Johnston. And it'll be 2nd and goal. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more. So 2nd and goal from the 6. Scheid, the lone setback. They'll fake it to him. Edgar on the run, but he's going to be taken down outside of the 5. No gain again. Johnston there. Madamba was there. Osborne was all there. And it'll be 3rd and goal from almost to the 7. Looks like he lost about a half a yard on that play. Walker lining up to the near side. On the far side, it's Forret and Henry. Edgar's pass is dropped. Tried to get it to Scheid. He couldn't hang on. And it'll be 4th down. Deacon Edgar still on the field, standing with the coaching staff. Don't know what they're going to do. They're going to use another first half timeout. Panthers have already used 2 timeouts, and there's still 6:53 remaining in this first quarter. And we will take the opportunity to take a quick break and be right back.
An honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field, Grants Pass High School. And the South Medford Panthers have a 4th and goal to go at the 6. And it looks like they are going to go for it here. 4 receiver set as the defense of the Cavemen spread across that goal line. Scheid in the backfield with Edgar. 4 receivers, 3 to the top, 1 down to the near side. And he's under pressure, and he is sacked. And the Cavemen will get the ball at their own 19-yard line. And they used a timeout, drew up the play. The Cavers had it covered, and no points out of that. And we'll see when we get later in this game whether the 3 points that they maybe could have put on the board, if that makes a difference in the final score as the Caveman offense comes back on the field. Gage Blay in the backfield with Blanchard. He'll get the handoff and gets to the edge, and he's going to have, it's going to be probably a yard shy of a first down, maybe 2 yards short. Be 2nd and short for the Cavemen. So Reeves got the start in the first drive. Gage Blay out there this time for the Cavers. Blanchard hands it to Blay again, and he was hit at the line, and they will move the chain, so that'll be enough for a first down. Osborne goes into motion on that, and he's got Tunick in open field. Tunick to the 20, Tunick to the 10. Touchdown, Cavemen, Jackson Tunick. And the Cavemen strike first. It's 6-0. So Tunick got behind the secondary. All he had to do was catch it, and he had open field. Takes it in for the touchdown. Elijah Leach set to kick the extra point for the Cavemen. Snap is high, but Leach gets it off, and it is good. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard with 5:58 remaining in the first, Cavemen on top 7-0. We'll take a quick break and be right back. I got half of it. I got it from there. Oh, that stupid ad. Well, the ad didn't want to run for you folks, so we'll keep it right here. We'll let you know that you need to make a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River, included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and a new menu awaits you. The gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. .558 remaining. That is the time of the touchdown. And Jackson Tunick Dietz will do the kickoff here for the Cavers. It's going to come to Walker's side, and it's going to be a touchback. And the Panthers will have it first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trips to the right, single receiver to the near side. Quick play action, and the screen pass is dropped. It was a little too far out in front of Walker, and it falls to the turf. It'll be second down and 10. Of course, it was also senior night here at Mel Ingram Field, so lots of activity pregame here. Hands it to Scheid. Scheid gets past the first tackler, but he didn't have a lot of room to run. He's going to get about 3 yards on the play. Actually, they're going to give him only a couple of yards, so it's going to be third down and 8 for the Panthers.
About the 23-yard line.
Panthers finally get the play in as Edgar will set up in the shotgun. It'll be Scheid in the backfield. And Edgar back to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's in some trouble, and he's sacked at the 5-yard line. No, he threw that, and it was intercepted. So, wow, I lost sight of the ball. Good thing we got a camera. So the Cavemen are going to have this at their own 10-yard line. And so it'll be Reeves back in the backfield with Blanchard. It's going to be first and 10. They mark this just outside the 10, call it the 11. Reeves hitting the backfield. He's going to lose yardage. They're going to spot this at the 14-yard line. Loss of 3. .440 remaining here in the first. And Panther line does a good job. They moved but didn't come across, as the Blanchard hard count has gotten a few guys this season already. High snap, gives it to Reeves again. Reeves is met on the edge, and he will power his way back across the 10. And it's going to be third down. It's going to be third and about 8 or 9. They're going to say 9. They can get a first down at the 1. Three wide receivers for the Cavemen. Reeves in the backfield next to Blanchard. Blanchard in the shotgun, and we got a false start. The So they'll back up Grant's pass 5 yards on the penalty. And Grant's pass going to use a timeout here as they don't want things getting any worse. They'll talk about this third down play. 3:35 remaining in this first quarter. 7-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grant's pass with the early lead. And we will take a break and be right back.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
3:35 remaining in the first. Cavers have a 3rd and 14. Blanchard to the far side, intercepted. I believe that's Ty Henry, and he's all the way out near the 40-yard line. So he had the one-on-one and a late flag coming in over on the Panthers sideline. Yeah. So essentially, too many men on the field is somewhat of what that call was. It's illegal participation, but it was essentially Edgar coming out on the field a little too soon, and so that's going to cost them 15 yards. It's going to be Panther ball at the 25-yard line. So got confirmation that was Ty Henry with the interception. And the Panthers will go 3 wide. Planned rollout. This is a quarterback keeper all the way. And he will get about 7 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Johnston making the tackle for Grant's pass. Under 3 minutes to go now here in the first. Walker into motion on the jet sweep. They fake it, gives it up the middle. Not much there for Scheid. Going to be 3rd and 2 now for the Panthers. Give him a yard on the play. So they fake the jet sweep. Scheid takes the handoff, and he was met quickly. Edgar on the quarterback keeper gets past the first 2 guys. Finally taken down by Troy Osborne, but he'll have enough for a first down. Gets it back to the 40 where this drive was intended to start without the penalty against the Panthers. 2:02, and it took one set of chains to get them back to the 40, but now they'll see what they can do from here. So that turnover in the red zone they didn't pay for thanks to the interception by Henry. 4 receiver, they'll screen it to Walker. Walker loses the football, and it looks like the Cavers have it, and they do. Scooped up by number 4, Trevor Reeves. And the Cavemen will go back on offense. 3 turnovers already in this first quarter. Now, did we have some laundry on the field? Illegal shift on the Panthers. The Cavemen will decline the penalty, and they'll take the ball. So 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line as Blanchard comes to the huddle for the Cavemen. So a little uncharacteristic of both these teams. 3 turnovers here in this first quarter. Still a minute and a half remaining. Cavemen will see what they can do with this next drive. Pitch it to Blay. Blay's got the blocking, pushes his teammate Tunick out of the way to get that extra yard or 2 as they had that set up nicely. It's going to be 2nd down and about 2 to go. Now Reeves moves up to the left of Blanchard. Now Tunick will switch sides with Luke Morgan. Morgan caught the winning touchdown last week in their come-from-behind victory. Going to throw the screen. Tunick had to reach out, but he was able to grab it with the fingertips. Dances, and we're going to get it. That one's going to come back. I believe a flag coming in as the block on that side of the field for Tunick, I believe, is going to get flagged here. So this is going to come back to about the 40-yard line, I believe, after they, and yeah, it was a holding. So the worst part about that holding there was he really didn't need that block. He was about 5 yards away from that block, but it didn't matter. And so they'll put it at the 39-yard line. It will be enough for the first down. And they'll have it 1st and 10 now at their own at the Panther 39-yard line. Gives to Blay. Blay hit at the line, and then he lunges for a couple. About a 3-yard gain on the play. Under a minute to go here in the first. It's going to be 2nd and... Well, the scoreboard says 2nd and 6. I see more like maybe 7, but either way. 2nd down for the Cavemen. Gives to Reeves. Reeves will get the... And another flag down. Let's wait and see what the call's going to be here. Face masking against the Panthers, so that'll be 15 yards for the Cavemen. That'll put them in the red zone all the way down to the 17-yard line. 13 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Clock running. We'll see if they're going to try and get this play off. They hustle to the line. You don't want to get a penalty. 2-1, and they won't get a play off. That'll do it for the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 7, South Medford nothing.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. 7-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. As we start the second quarter, Cavemen leading 7-0. This is a 1st down and 10 play. Gives it to Reeves. Reeves powers ahead. Tackle made by Tuggle for the Panthers. 4 yards on the play. 2nd down and 6. Blay in the backfield. They're in the pistol. Now Blay will move up next to Blanchard. Blanchard rolling to his right, gets rid of it, and in and out of the hands of Malachi Kenyon. And it'll be 3rd down and 6 as we're just underway here in the second quarter. Of course, the Cavemen, you don't ever want to leave points on the field, but the Cavemen do have a good kicker, so you can take some extra chances. Elijah Leach, a pretty reliable kicker. They didn't have him last week as he was playing soccer here at Mel Ingram. Looking to his left and throws into tight coverage. Catch is made by Troy Osborne. And going to be 4th down. He's going to be a little shy of the 1st down. Going to be at least a yard shy. I can't quite see. Official scoreboard says 4th and 2. Hard to see the sticks from where we're at, but it looks like the Cavemen are going to go for it here. Blay in the backfield. Gives to Blay. He's got room in. Blay takes it in for the touchdown. Gage Blay was looking for the 1st down, but he gets the touchdown. And Grants Pass extends their lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Pending the extra point, it's 13-0 Cavemen. Elijah Leach coming out to kick the extra point. It's a good snap. Flag comes in. The kick is good, but let's see what the flag is. Yeah, this, as quickly as those guys got to that, I'm going to say that the Panthers were offsides on the play. Let's see what the call. Oh, they're going to call a personal foul against the Panthers. Well, and you know, there are moves that you can make up at that line on a kick that are considered a personal foul. And so this will be, I'm assuming they'll mark that off on the kickoff. But the Cavemen have the 14-0 lead. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Fueling your adventure to see 21 Pilots in Portland. Download the Peak Rewards app to earn free fountain drinks and coffee. Table Rock Sports would also like to thank our regional sponsors, including Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you. So the Cavemen will be kicking this off because of the penalty. They will kick this from the Panther 45. Panthers are not lining up remotely like they are expecting an onside kick. If this was a 2A game, I would guarantee an onside kick right now. That's all I ever saw at the 2A level after a penalty like that. But the Panthers are assuming this is going to get kicked away. And for the kickoff, it'll be Aiden Dietz. And Dietz will boot it deep, and it'll be a touchback. So Cavemen didn't want to pull any tricks out of their hat on that one, but it would have been a good opportunity to try it. And so with 10:30 remaining in the second, it's on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's 14-0 Cavemen. Couple of backs flanking Edgar. He'll give it to Scheid. Scheid looking for blocking on the edge. He's going to get about 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. We'll see where they finally spot this. Yeah, going to be about 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 7 from the 23-yard line. Gives to Scheid. He breaks the first tackle, gets away from the linebackers, finally gets it out into open field, and it'll be 1st down yardage to the 36-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. Edgar looking to pass. Scott deep post route, but the Walker couldn't get to it, and it falls incomplete. Second and 10 now. Four receiver set. Scheid will catch the screen, cuts back, and grabbed by Reeves, but he fights his way for about 3 extra yards after the first contact. It's going to take it to about a 3rd and about 5, it looks like. Ball at the Panther 41. There's 2nd and Wait. Yeah, this should be 3rd down. The sticks say 2nd down. The PA said 2nd down, but it should be 3rd down. There was an incomplete pass on that deep post route. And now they'll So Scheid in the backfield with Edgar. 4 receiver set. Looking to the near side, and he throws it behind Walker. There on the coverage was Tunick. And it's going to be 4th down and 5, and it looks like the punting team coming out for the Panthers. Edgars will do the punting for the Panthers. Tunic is deep for the Cavemen, and it's going to be a fake, and he's got room, and he gets to the sticks and see where they give it. It's going to be close. And they're going to say Caveman ball. They're going to say he didn't get it. He reached the ball across as he was going out of bounds. And let's see if we have a good look at that. Yeah, we don't have the perfect angle on that, but I think that he got the first down on that. He reached that ball across, and the spot goes in favor of the Cavers, and they'll take over on downs. Kenyon was in motion. He gives it to Blay. Blay is going to have a couple of yards. It's like Blay may have been shaken up a little on that. He gets up, but he's kind of holding the arm a little bit. Give him about 3 yards on that first down play. It'll be 2nd and 7. And Blay, the strong yardage. It's going to be just short of a first down. It's going to be 3rd. It'll be 3rd and about 2. Reeves back out there, moves next to Blanchard. Kenyon in motion. Gives to Reeves. Reeves cutting back. He'll have enough for the first down. Gets out across the 35. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavemen. So clock at 7:11. It'll roll here as soon as they move the chains. Gives to Reeves, and he'll have a yard on the play, looks like. Give him 2 yards, 2nd and 8 for the Cavemen. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Throws to this near side. Catch is made by Dietz. Dietz gets away from the tacklers. Dietz into the middle of the field. Dietz is going to fight the last tackler, and he takes it in for the touchdown, carrying Walker with him. And the Cavemen are doing to the Panthers what the Irish did last week, and I don't think the Panthers saw this one coming. And we've got an injury behind the play, a injured Caveman out around the 40-yard line. And so we're going to take a break, and we will come back for the extra point after this break.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. We're getting ready for the extra point. The injured Caveman player was Kane Robinson. He limped off under his own power. And it'll be Elijah Leach in to attempt the extra point. And another flag comes in, and this is going to be against the Panthers once again, as the extra point is good. And we will... Well, he pointed. I missed the first part of that. He pointed in the direction of the Cavemen. But the teams went to the sideline, so I'm assuming this is on the Panthers and he just pointed the wrong direction. Although, I'm trying to see where the... So, judging from the reaction on the Panther sideline, that penalty is against South Medford. Today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and DeVilleneuve Attorneys, with practices throughout Southern Oregon and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. So this is my favorite part of football, when they march off a penalty when they know exactly where the ball is supposed to be. They always do it. But it's another personal foul against the Panthers. I'm going to assume the holder or the kicker was roughed in that situation, as the Panthers got good penetration again, but they ran into somebody. I didn't see who it was. And so it'll be Dietz kicking off once again for the Cavers on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 6:11 remaining in this first half. It's 21-0. Grants Pass with the lead. And another touchback for Dietz. And the Panthers, looking for some answers here, will have it first down and 10 from their own 20. And it has not been a good start for South Medford. Admittedly, there's been a couple questionable calls that have gone against. One non-call, one call that both went against the Panthers, and now we're going to get a whistle. That play is blown dead as the Cavers take a timeout. Both teams now with one timeout remaining. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 21-0 Grants Pass. We'll take a break and be right back.
An honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
His feet were where he needed to be. He only had to get to the 46. Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field as we come back from the Cavemen timeout. Both teams with one timeout remaining in this first half. And I took one more look at that replay, and I really think, unfortunately for the Panthers, that was not a good spot on that fourth down play when Edgar was reaching the ball to the sidelines. But Cavers took advantage of it, got another score, and they're going to get the stop here on first down. It's going to be about a 1 or 2 yard gain. Give him a couple of yards on the play. Grants Pass student section getting fired up over there. They're in the all pink tonight for breast cancer awareness. That one is caught by 42, Espinoza. It's going to bring up a third down and about 3 to go. Tuggle checks in, takes the place of Espinoza, and they're going to go 4 receivers. And a flag comes in, and it's going to go against the Panthers. So 3rd and 3 turns into 3rd and 8 for South Medford. And nothing, and another flag comes in. This is going to be against the Panther sideline. Unsportsmanlike conduct. So this will be half the distance after a 5-yard penalty. Ball at the 11-yard line of the Panthers. Third and 19 to go for the Panthers. 4:41 remaining, clock ticking. They're going to hand it off to Scheid. And Scheid will be across the 15, out near the 20. They'll spot him at the 20-yard line. But it's going to be 4th down, and I don't think we're going to see another fake punt here, but you never know. So Edgar back to punt. And Tunick will be deep for Grant's pass. Edgar with the soccer-style kick. And Tunick fair catches right at midfield. And that's where the Cavemen will start this next drive. Fans, it's time for you to get back in the game as an official. There's a critical need in all sports right now. Go to osaa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. We hope to see you back on the field or the court soon. So Cavers looking to add to their lead. Just under 4 minutes to go. 3:57 remaining in the half. And great field position here for Grant's pass right at midfield. Now they're gonna delay the start here. The referee's calling a referee timeout. Seen a lot of the players being sent off for equipment issues or blood on the uniform, those kinds of things. We've seen quite a bit of that. I think that's what that stoppage was. There's a flag coming in, and since they didn't whistle that dead, I'm going to assume this is going to go against the Panthers. They're going to be offsides, but maybe not. We'll see. No, now they're going to say false start. So I don't know why you don't whistle that dead. That's a dead ball foul. But maybe somebody got talked into changing the call on that one. So 5 yards against the Cavemen. And it'll be 1st and 15.
First down, Cavemen.
Play action, rolling to his right is Blanchard. He'll throw deep to Tunick. Tunick looking for it. Tunick's got it. Touchdown, Cavemen. I don't see any flags on the field, and the Cavemen have added to that lead. It's now 27-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 55 yards. And the Panthers got punched in the mouth last week. I did not expect to see that happen again, but here it is. And a bad snap, and looking for someone to throw it to goes Cole Carnes, and he'll be taken down. So they missed the extra point. And the Cavemen lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 27-0. And let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with more.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RBTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Dietz will kick off for Grant's pass. Walker is the deep man. Scheid and Dufour, I believe. I can't quite see the number over there, but see where Dietz puts this one into the end zone. The last two were easy. He had 15 extra yards to work with. That one was from the 40, and he boots it in. So it doesn't matter if it's Dietz or it's Leach. Touchbacks have been aplenty for this Caveman squad this season. And 3:43 remaining, and the Panthers looking for answers. Gives to Scheid. Scheid dancing through the line. He's got a first down and more, all the way to about the 30. Almost to the 34. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. First down and 10, gives to Scheid again. Scheid looking for the edge, and he is taken down after a short gain. Going to be almost 5 on the carry. We'll see where they spot this, but a flag down, so we'll have to see what the flag's for. Personal foul, face masking against the Cavemen, so that'll be enough for the first down and more. Still 3:08 remaining. Panthers have one timeout still. In the pistol this time. Play action. Edgar going to throw. Caught by Henry. He's forced out of bounds at the 30. At the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 once again. Edgar hands it off. It's Scheid. And Scheid with a good strong run, but the Cavers clog up the hole, and be 5 more yards for Scheid. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line. So the Panthers finally getting something going here in this first half. They will have the ball to start the second half as the Cavemen had it first. Edgar under pressure, rolling. He throws, and he's got a man, and it's Walker for the touchdown, and the Panthers get on the board. 1:50 remaining. And the Panthers will set up for the extra point, trying to see who the kicker is for the Panthers. And the kick is good. That appeared to be DeFour doing the extra point duties for the Panthers. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's now Grants Pass 27, South Medford 7. And we'll take a quick break again and be right back.
You an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field and the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. And the Panthers finally get on the board as the touchdown pass was caught by number 9, Andrew Walker. And Walker will kick off for the Panthers. Going to be returnable. And a flag comes in, and that's probably... Yeah, we'll wait and see. Holding against the Cavemen, so this will back them up a little bit to start this next drive. First down and 10 from the 11 after the penalty. Clock down to 1:45 remaining in the half. Reeves in the backfield with Blanchard. Blanchard in the shotgun. Gives to Reeves. Reeves following the blocking. Then he cuts back toward the middle. And that'll get the Cavemen a little breathing room. Looks like a 3 or 4 yard carry. They're going to give him 3 to be 2nd and 7. Tunic in motion. Gives to Reeves. Reeves with a good hole. Reeves will have it close to a first down. We'll see. First down for the Cavemen. 1 minute to go, and the clock continues to move. Tuggle credited with the tackle for the Panthers. Reeves again cutting back, and he'll get it to the 25-yard line. And it looks like the Cavemen are going to be content just to run this half out. Probably won't have to run another play here. Clock down to 14 seconds and ticking, and it looks like the Cavemen are just going to let this clock run out. And there's the horn. We hit the half, and at halftime, it's a 20-point lead for the Cavemen. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Grants Pass 27, South Medford 7. Stay tuned. Coming up is the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide. Guide for all of the sports leagues, classes, and special events, to name a few. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. We'll recap the scoring when we come back with the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one. Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle and stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School and the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And our halftime show is brought to you by Medford Parks and Recreation. So let's take a look and recap the scoring. The Cavemen would get on the board first. It was a 70-yard pass play, and unfortunately we had a little trouble with the replay system. We missed the first part of this, but it was Jackson Tunick catching the pass from Blanchard, and we can watch just the end of that. Blanchard catching it at around the 40 and running the last 40 yards into the end zone, and the Cavemen would go on top 7-0. That would be the only scoring in the first quarter, but the Cavemen at the 10:30 mark of the second would get a touchdown on a 12-yard run taken in by number 22 for the Cavers. That was Gage Blay. Third touchdown would also be for the Cavers, and that would be a 33-yard run on for Aiden Dietz. And I thought we had that replay here.
15 minutes ago until the second half, your score at the half for those who just tuned in.
Okay, this will be the touchdown. Gage Blay with the 12-yard touchdown run. We'll take a look at that. And actually, I take that back. It's going to be about a 9-yard run. So my apologies there, but Blay takes it in for the score. And then the 33-yarder for Dietz. And let's take a look at that one. I don't know if I said run. This obviously was a pass play. It was a little screen pass, and he got away from all of the Panthers, drug the last Panther. I believe that was number 9, Andrew Walker. He drug in for the last couple of yards. And so that would make it 21-0. And then the Panthers would make it 27-0. They'd missed the extra point. That was with 3:43. So this one, Jackson Tunick with a 55-yarder, his second touchdown of the night. Play action, Blanchard rolls to his right, and Tunick gets behind the defense, makes the catch, takes it in for the touchdown. Then late in the half, the Panthers would finally get on the board and get their only score of the first half. This would be a pass play from Edgar to Walker. And we'll take a look at that one here for the Panthers. Edgar getting out of some trouble, throwing on the run, finding Walker in the end zone. And so the half would end, South Medford finally getting on the board, but they trail by 20 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's 27-7. Grants Pass with the lead. We'll take another break and be back with more after this. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night. And the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
You find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line. For the first month only, right? That's how they get you. For as long as I want. Why so skeptical? I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one, only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. Still a lot of time left in the half, but we thought you might enjoy a little bit of the halftime show. The Cavemen band always puts on a nice show, so we'll take down that scoreboard and let you watch a little bit of this before we go to our next break. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see at the half, it's the Grants Pass Cavemen 27, South Medford Panthers 7. We'll take another break and come back with more after these words from our sponsors.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
New phone?
Yeah, with US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
What a great performance there from the Grants Pass High School Marching Band and Guard. And you are watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see it's Grants Pass 27, South Medford 7. We'll take our last break of this halftime, and we'll come back with the second half kickoff after these messages from our sponsors.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School, Mel Ingram Field, and our Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. And let's take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by TableRockSports.net. Eagle Point at Crater, they are in the third quarter tied at 7 apiece. Brookings is at St. Mary. We'll have to get to that score in just a minute here as they are at the break. At the half, Cascade Christian on top of Lakeview, 27-0. The high-flying Sheldon Irish are at North Medford over at Spiegelberg. That game 28-6. Sheldon Irish in command. That one not at the half yet. Sutherland at Phoenix. They're in the fourth quarter. It's 34-26. Phoenix trailing in the fourth. Now 35-26 as the extra point was kicked by Sutherland. And I believe that'll do it for our out-of-town scoreboard. We're still a few minutes away from the second half kickoff as warm-ups have begun for both teams. So despite what I may have promised you a little earlier, we will take one more break as the final warm-ups before the second half are underway.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. second half getting ready to get underway between the South Medford Panthers and the Grants Pass Cavemen. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, after one half of play, it's the Cavemen 27, Panthers 7. Panthers will get the ball to start the second half. And we'll see if they've got some answers after getting shut out last week by one of the top teams in the state nonetheless, but getting shut out 49-0. They were down 27-0 and got a touchdown late in the half. And they're going to have to find some answers in this second half. Looked like they were starting to find some offense at the end of the half, but they're going to have to find some defense too. You can't give up another 21 or 27 points in the second half and expect to win this one. But again, the Panthers will get the ball. Kicking off for the Cavemen will be Dietz. And Walker will be deep for the South Medford Panthers. Scheid and Greenwood also deep along with Walker. Yeah, they're at apparently at the wrong ends of the field here.
The Panthers are on the right side right now. They shouldn't be switching. Referees are having a talk, and I think they're going to whistle them back.
Cavemen were at the south end to start the game. Cavemen started the game receiving at the south end. They went from your left to your right. Then they would switch at the second quarter. So we've got them all moved into place, and we're ready for the kickoff. And now we're finally ready to get this one underway. Oop, dang it. And this one will go into the end zone once again. Another touchback for Dietz. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for the South Medford Panthers. So Edgar gets the play, heads to the huddle. So Scheid in the backfield, and also back there is Bridger Foss. So give it to Scheid, and Scheid will get about 5 yards. Late flag comes in. That may be against the Cavemen. We may have maybe another, well, we'll wait and see. Being at the end of the play, personal foul going to be a face mask. That's what I was going to guess. I don't try not to guess on penalties and injuries, and I had a suspicion that was going against the Cavemen, and it does. So the ball out at the 40-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. Three wide receiver set, gives to Scheid. Scheid is spun down. He'll get about 2 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. Yeah, that ball right between the hash marks there. Right in the middle of the field, but also between the 42 and the 43, so 2.5 yards. I got a good view of that one because I'm sitting right at the 42.5-yard line. Play action over the middle, catch is made. Henry into Caveman territory, and that'll move the chains for a first down. Ball at the 49-yard line of the Cavemen. First down and 10. Back to pass is Edgar. And he gets it to Fourette. It'd be about a 5-yard gain. It'd be second down and 5 on the play. First time we've gotten to mention Jacob Fourette makes the catch there. Now Fourette will come to the near side. Also coming to the near side is Tuggle. Edgar on the roll. He's going to throw deep, and he overthrows. Looked like Kenyon on the coverage trying to get that one to Fourette. Going to be 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Cavemen fans trying to root on their defense here. It's 3rd and 5, 9:46 on the clock here in the third. Edgar throws. He's got Walker. Walker past the first defender. Finally pushed out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the Cavemen 18-yard line. Rolling is Edgar. He's looking for the edge. He wants to keep it, and good coverage by the Cavemen. Going to be no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. .933 on the clock here in the third. Edgar and Scheid in the backfield. Edgar rolling. Now he'll tuck it and go. Slides at about the 12-yard line. It's going to be about a 6-yard gain. Going to be 3rd and about 4. Yeah, they do mark this at the 12, but it's 3rd and 6. Well, now it says 3rd and 4. That seems more like it. I thought my math is bad, but it's not that bad. So 3rd and 4 from the 12. Edgar looking to throw. He's looking left. He throws over the middle, broken up. Number 10, Troy Osborne there on the coverage as he tried to get that into Henry. And it's going to be 4th down. And looks like South Medford, at the moment, looks like they're going for it. Edgar trying to get the play from the sideline. Still talking now. He'll head out. So 4th down and 4 to go from the 12. Scheid in the backfield. Edgar going to throw, and he's should be a first down inside. Going to be near the 5-yard line. So pass complete to Andrew Walker. And it'll be first and goal from the 6-yard line. 8:28 and ticking here in the third. Panthers at the doorstep trying to get it in for the score. Going to go I formation this time. Espinosa pushed backwards. Tackle made by number 77, Parker Jarvis. So about a 2-yard gain, second and goal from the 4, rather.
It's one of Singler's favorite play calls is where they'll stack the line with tight ends and fake handoff, and Edgar will roll out to the weak side and try to get to the pylon.
I think they're going to go I formation again. Power set here. Espinosa bounces in for the touchdown. So we hadn't heard much from Espinosa in that first half, but he gets back-to-back runs there, takes that one in from 4 yards out. And the kick is good. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's now Grants Pass 27, South Medford 14. And we'll take a break, come back with the kickoff.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Walker will boot it away for South Medford. And I believe that's Dietz on the return. Gets it out across the 30. See where they're going to spot this. They're going to give him all the way to the 35-yard line. So a good return of about 33-yard return on the play. Maybe first down and 10 for the Cavemen. Looks like Blay in the backfield with Blanchard. He'll move to his left, and it'll go to Blay. And Blay is hit. No place to go there. I believe that's Stazak with the tackle. So no gain on the play, second and 10. Blanchard finds Tunick. Tunick is forced out of bounds. Going to be third and about 3, so give him 7 on that pass to Tunick. Now, scoreboard says he got 6, so we'll call it third and 4. Grant's pass going quickly here. Gives to Blay. Blay looking for some blocking, and he's hitting, and Manawai with the tackle for the Panthers. It's going to be 4th and 4. No gain on the play once again. And it looks like Grants Pass looking like they're going to go for it. Now Blanchard will back up. I think we're going to get a quick kick here. We do. And that one's going to take a caveman roll all the way inside the 10 to the near the 8-yard line. But the Panthers offense has been rolling, and they'll get the ball back here. 5:59 remaining. Great sponsors keep these games coming for you, including Conger Morris Funeral Directors, with a full range of planning and hometown heartfelt help through a difficult process. And the first down run up the gut. It'll be 22 Scheid with the carry. And they gave him 4 yards on the play, 2nd down and 6. Madamba making the tackle for the Cavemen on that first down play. Edgar back to pass, looking to his left. He's got a receiver, and Walker makes the catch. And he'll get it to about the 23-yard line, move the chains, 1st down and 10 for South Medford. Still 5:13 remaining here in the third as the clock continues to run. Edgar rolling. And Walker at the 40 makes the catch. That'll be another 1st down. About a 17-yard pass play there. Ball at the Panther 40. Edgar will hand this one off. Scheid is hit, and he'll get maybe a yard, half a yard at the most. And it'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it 2nd and 9. They give him about almost a yard on the play. Pistol formation. Gives to Walker on the jet sweep. Walker's got room to run. Walker taken down by Tunick across the 50 to the 49-yard line into Caveman territory. And a Caveman player shaken up on the play. That appears to be number 7, Malachi Kenyon. He was in on that tackle, and he's shaken up on the play. Oh, it's going to be holding against the Panthers, so erase that one. They're still tending to Kenyon. Looks like he's beginning to be helped to his feet. So this play coming back. They're going to spot this at the 29-yard line. Second and 21 from the 29. So Edgar hustles in with the play. Four receivers set. Under pressure, he's got the little underneath pass to Walker, but the tackle made by Jackson Tunick. And it'll be third and a whole bunch here for the Panthers. So Walker gets 3 yards on the play. It'll be third and 18. Clock ticking down near the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Four receivers again, over the middle, catch is made, all the way to the 30-yard line goes Henry. So first and 10 in Caver territory at the 30-yard line go the Panthers. Trips to the left. One receiver and a quarterback keeper. Flag comes in at the end of the play. And we may have another personal foul against the Cavemen. Yep, face masking against the Cavemen. So
2:11 to go, 27-14 your score, but Panthers on the doorstep looking to make this.
They'll go half the distance, and this one will be at the 13-yard line. First down and 10 at the 13. Now, we mentioned in that first half, as we get below 2 minutes, that not taking the 3 points could come up to be big for the Panthers, but now that missed extra point for the Cavemen is starting to look a little ominous as the Panthers are getting back into this game. Deacon looking for the corner, and Deacon takes it in for the score. So the ball deflected in the air, and Edgar catches the deflection himself, and we got so they may say he didn't score on that, but there's also an injury over at the far side of the end zone. They're lining up for an extra point, so I think they did give him the touchdown. And so
gave him the shoulder and ran right over him at the pylon. .132 remaining.
So while we're waiting for them to tend to that injured player, let's take a look at that play once again. Pass is deflected. Edgar ends up with it, breaks a couple of tackles, and gets to the pylon. So good heads-up play by Deacon Edgar. And with an extra point, they can make it a 6-point game. And as I said, that extra point is starting to loom large for the Cavemen. Still 1:32 on the clock.
This time they let it play on. 1:32 remaining, and our thoughts are with the player who's down right now for Grant's pass. I'll have a name for him as soon as I get one.
Still tending to an injured player. And let's take a quick break, and we will be right back. Oh, now they're going to do it.
An honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that...
Well, we'll have to get to that break from our sponsors in a little bit, as we go to the break, they line up to kick the extra point. High snap, kick is blocked. And so both teams now have missed an extra point, and it's still a 7-point game on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass 27, South Medford 20. And let's see if we can take that break one more time.
An honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
Welcome back to our Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Walker getting ready to kick it away after the Edgar touchdown. Deep for the Cavemen, Dietz and Kenyon. And it's 27-20 Cavemen on our John L. Scott scoreboard, and this will be a touchback as Walker boots that one. And the Cavemen a little conservative on that first drive here in the second half. We'll see if they try and open things up a little bit more, as there's still a lot of football left to play. 1:32 on the clock here in the third, and still another quarter to go. Spreading it out, 4-receiver set. Throws the screen pass. Breaking a tackle and getting to the tunic with the play. They will give him enough for... No, that's not.
No, it's not. Move the chains back to second and this has to be inches. He was right at the marker. They're going to mark him a few yards back. Let's go with second down and 3. Interesting yardage situation here. Second and 3, ball in the 27.
So 2nd and 3. They give him 7 yards on that play.
South has crawled back into this game. They were down 27-0. It's now 27-20. Out of Gunner's Blanchard. A motion over Tunic. Takes the snap.
And that's going to be a false start, I think, on... This is going to back the Cavers up 5 yards. So now be 2nd down and 8 from the 22-yard line. Blanchard's knocked down, almost intercepted. I believe that was Tuggle over there, 81. Got a hand on it, popped it in the air and almost intercepted it. And it'd be 3rd down for Grants Pass. Blay the setback next to Blanchard. Blanchard drops the ball, still can't pick it up. Now he's going to have to get rid of it. He does. He's got Kenyon, and Kenyon makes the catch all the way out to the 47 or 46-yard line. So Blanchard on the broken play gets it to Kenyon. Kenyon limping as he gets up, but they're going to go hurry up here. Still a little over a minute to go in the third. Had to wait for the side judge there to catch up to the play. Tunick comes into motion. He's going to throw it to Tunick and beats the first tackler, beats the second tackler, and he will have a first down to about the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Caveman. Tunick and Dietz to the right side. Tight end is Osborne. Gives it to Blay. Blay following his blocker. Good run to the near the 35. It'll be just short of the 35-yard line. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, Grants Pass 27, South Medford 20. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass is driving. They lead 27-20. We'll be right back.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. We head to the fourth quarter. Cavemen are driving, and they lead 27-20 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. 2nd down and 5 for the Cavemen. Fakes it to Reeves. Blanchard throwing. Tunick makes the catch at about the 22-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. Now they're going to spot this to the 24. I thought his forward progress is a little better than that, where the hit was initiated, but nonetheless, it's a first down for the Cavers. They'll go hurry up again. Osborne, the tight end, on the right. 2 receivers to the left side. Reeves in the backfield. Gives to Reeves. Reeves up the gut. He's inside the 20. This is the kind of drive the Cavemen need. They need to punch it in to the end zone, but burning more time off the clock as they get closer. Blay comes in, gives Reeves a break. Blay dancing, looking for some room, cuts back, and he's hit hard. First defender stood him up, second one laid him out. Going to be 3rd down and 5 to go from the 20-yard line. Blay in the backfield with Blanchard. Tight end is Morgan. He's coming across, but he's going to throw deep, and it is broken up in the corner of the end zone. Tried to get it to Tunick, and looked like 21 on the coverage. Yeah, Leach coming out, so they will try the field goal. Leach kicked a 50-yarder during warm-up, so we know he has the range. We'll see if he has the accuracy here. 37-yarder for Leach. High snap, the kick is up, and it is no good. So the high snap threw off the timing, and the kick is no good. Yeah, not sure what that ball looked like when it got spotted, but that kick came out really flat because of the high snap, and so Cavemen come up empty on this drive. Still 10:21 remaining here in the fourth, and the Panthers have the ball.
We've got a special one brewing here at Ingram Field. 27-20 your score. Here's Deacon out of the shotgun, looking to tie up the game. Ball on the 20-yard line. Takes the snap, rolls out to his left. Still rolling out, needs to get rid of it, he'll fire it.
Throws that one away as there was good pressure coming, and the secondary doing a good job covering those receivers. Had nowhere to go with it. He wanted to go over to Forret, but he was covered pretty well on the play. Second and 10 from the 20. We get a whistle and the Panthers take a timeout on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 27-20. Panthers have the ball when we get back.
You an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School and our Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And this one has turned into the game of the night as Grants Pass jumped out to a 27-0 lead, but the Panthers are trying to get this one tied, but they're going to have to do it from their own 20-yard line. It's second down and 10. Over the middle, broken up. It was a little too hot for number 14, Ty Henry. And it'll be third down and 10. Edgar into the huddle, breaks it up. Third down and 10. They're going to go 4 receivers. Edgar looking, and he throws it behind the receiver, Ty Henry. Incomplete, and I'm assuming we're going to see the punting team here. 4th and 10 from their own 20. Tunic will be deep for the Cavemen. Edgar, the kicker, for the Panthers. And we got another player being sent off. Referee timeout. He'll be replaced. And we'll see if the Cavemen will be pinning the ears back and going after this, or if they'll set up a good return. Looks like they're going to set up the return. It's a good kick takes a good bounce for the South Medford Panthers all the way to the 32-yard line. So that one hit right near midfield, but took a great roll for South Medford. And we got 9:55 remaining. Cavemen will have the ball once again. They came up empty on that last drive after a bad snap. Took away a chance for a 37-yard field goal. Reeves in the backfield next to Blanchard. Blanchard looking to throw. He's got Dietz, and it's behind him, incomplete. Still 9:51. Lots of time left for either one of these teams. Dietz will take the ball up the middle, gets to about the 35, and he'll be pushed backwards from there. Got to cross the 35, not quite to the 36-yard line. And that'll make it 3rd down and 5 for the Cavemen. Looks like Blay this time in the backfield. Moves up next to Blanchard. And a whistle and a flag. And that's going to back the Cavers up 5 yards. This is going to be a 3rd down and 10. As the Cavers moved a little early. And that may change the play call on this. You go from 3rd and 5 to a 3rd. I was assuming that was going to go to Blay on the handoff. As the Cavemen with 5 to go aren't afraid to run it. They've got a good running game, but at 3rd and 10, that may change things. It does. Blanchard rolling. He's going to go deep. He's got Morgan, but he overthrows him. Tried to get it to Luke Morgan. As we mentioned, Morgan caught the winning touchdown on a 4th down play on the road last week, but that one out of his reach. And it'll be 4th down. We may see Morgan again, this time as the punter. It will be Luke Morgan ready to punt it away. Walker will be deep for the Panthers. So that penalty really hurt the Cavemen there. And Morgan looks like it's a fake. He's looking for some room to run. He's going to have to break tackles, and he's not going to have enough. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here. I'm not sure about that play call. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line, so came up well short of the 1st down, and the Panthers offense on the field. Still 8:41 remaining. Home crowd trying to get their defense fired up. It's going to be 3 receivers set. Jet sweep, they'll give it. Walker cutting back, and he falls down. So essentially no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Of course, Walker had a big one in the first half on that jet sweep, but he gets nothing on that one. 3 receivers again. Oh, and Tunick and Walker both went down, and this is going to be a pass interference.
Tunick with a stop and go, and Tunick had no choice but to tackle him. That's actually a smart play by Tunick there to take the penalty instead of giving up the touchdown. Edgar sold the punt fake beautifully.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty, 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Well, and that's the one advantage at high school and the college level is if you get beat on the play, you just haul the guy down, or you'd rather give up the penalty than the touchdown. Can't do that in the pros as easily because spotted the foul in the pro level, but college and high school, 15-yard penalty. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20.
1st and 10, balls on the left hash. Edgar shot to his right, takes a snap, it's slow. It's a keeper.
Edgar's going to keep it, and he's only going to have a yard or two. It's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 9, so 1 yard for Edgar on the play. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. 27-20 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. 2nd and 9 for the South Medford Panthers. Edgar looking to throw. He's got Walker. Walker juggles it, and he's going to be at about the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. So they mark this at the 3-yard line. Still be 1st and goal from the 3.
The Panthers at one point down 27-0, 3 yards away from tying this one up.
So 21 unanswered points. They're trying to make it 27. Or I should say 20 unanswered points. They're trying to make it 27. That one stopped for a loss of yardage on the play.
2nd and 4, and let's see if we see the Walker sweep here. They run this play often in the red zone.
Ball just inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. I formation. Going to give it to Espinoza. He's dancing around. He spins, and he's in for the touchdown. And so the South Medford Panthers 1 point away from tying this one up. They'll come out on the field for the extra point try. So other than a late score in the first half, it was all Caveman in that first half, but it's been all Panthers here in the second half. And we're going to get a timeout taken by South Medford. They have one remaining. On our John L. Scott scoreboard, 27-26 with the PAT coming up. We'll keep it right here, as we don't want to miss any of the action. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family-run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Table Rock Sports would like to say hello to our over 2,000 YouTube subscribers. Want to join the team? Go to Table Rock Sports page at youtube.com and click on the red subscribe button. And you can go live and keep up with all the action. So 27-26 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. See if South Medford going to go for 2, it looks like, after taking that timeout. Edgar wants to keep it, but he's not going to get there. He's hit in the backfield and pushed back. And so the Cavemen will hold on to the 1-point lead. 5:54 remaining. And the Cavemen with a 1-point lead after the 2-point conversion is no good. Thanks to our sponsors for powering our live high school athletic streams, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also thanks to our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. So the team's setting up for the kickoff. Cavemen clinging to a 1-point lead. Walker going to kick away. Dietz and Blay, the deep backs for Grants Pass. This one will be returnable. It's going to be Dietz. Dietz following his blocker to the sideline, runs into one of his blockers, gets it all the way near the 35-yard line. See where they spot this. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Caveman at the 30, looks like the 34-yard line where they'll finally put this. 5:47 remaining. It's kind of a tough spot for the Cavemen here. You don't want to be too conservative. You want to burn some clock, but you need to move the ball up the field. The Panthers with only 1 timeout remaining here in the second half. Got to stay out of the penalties. Penalties hurt them on that last drive. They need to stay out of the penalties. Panthers just need to pin their ears back and get after these Cavemen. Reeves spinning and diving for extra yardage. It's going to have, looks like about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and, well, they're going to say, I'm still going to say 5. Give him 5, 2nd and 5. Scoreboard says 6, but I'm looking at the sticks. I see 5. Going to give it to Reeves. Reeves is going to push his way, not quite enough for the first down. He'll have a couple more. It's going to be 3rd and short, maybe about 3rd and 3 looks like. Yeah, 3rd down and 3 at the 40. And fighting for extra yardage, but it won't be enough. It's going to be 4th down and short for the Cavemen as Reeves comes up short. Reeves heads to the sideline. It'll be, it's going to be Blay in the backfield. We'll see what Blanchard wants to do here. He may hard count and call a timeout here. And they do take the timeout. So the Cavemen use their first timeout of the half. They've got 2 remaining. And let's take a quick break and be back with more action after this.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. And a big call here for head coach Brad Page for the Cavemen as it's 4th and 2. A first down would be huge for this Caver team, but the defense has struggled with the Panther offense in the second half. So it looks like they're going to go for it here. And now he steps back like he's going to punt it. So we'll see what they're going to do. No, he's going to roll. He wants to throw and broken up. Pass was broken up by Isaac Valdez, intended for Luke Morgan. And South Medford Panthers with great field position again. 3:32 remaining. And so that would have been a great play if it works, but when it doesn't work, you've now put the Panthers in the driver's seat. 3:32 remaining. They're going to give it to Scheid. He spins away from the first tackler, and he's stopped near the 35-yard line. Be about a 6-yard gain. Second down and 4. .255 and ticking. And the ball's on the ground, and the Cavers have it. The Cavers dive in and get that ball as it was left on the turf. And Grants Pass gets it back. And much like we saw in that first half, all of a sudden the turnover bug has struck again. Teams were trading turnovers in that first half, but a turnover by Deacon Edgar here just took his eye off that on that snap. I don't know if it came sooner than he was expecting it, but it ends up on the turf, and the Cavers dive on it. And it'll be 1st and 10. Gage Blay in the backfield as the Cavemen late player coming on. It's going to be Osborne finally getting to his tight end spot. Gives it to Blay. Blay breaks a tackle out across the 45. It's going to be 2nd and 6, 4 yards for Gage Blay on the run. Clock ticking down now, below 2.5 to go. Another first down almost puts this one away. 2nd down and 6 for the Cavers. It'll be 3rd down, maybe a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5. And it looks like the Panthers will use their final timeout. 1:47 remaining. And we'll keep it right here as the Cavemen have it 3rd and 5 from their own 46-yard line. Make sure a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and a new menu awaits you. The gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. Today's game also brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365, fueling your adventure to see 21 pilots in Portland. Download the Peak Rewards app to earn free fountain drinks and coffee. So 3rd down and 5, Cavers at their own 46-yard line. South Medford out of timeouts. They've got to stop them here. First down will pretty much put this one away for the Cavemen. Play action, and he's got Kenyon, and Kenyon makes the catch. First down and 10 for the Cavemen, and the Cavemen are going to escape a scary second half. Clock moving, it's at 1:15. Give it to Blay, and Blay has about 3 yards on the play. Clock under a minute to go. They'll have to run one more play. And the crowd realizing that this Caveman team is going to get the upset tonight. Cavers come to the line. Blanchard this time will go under center. He will kneel down. And we're going to get a penalty against the Panthers. Coming across the line appeared to be Espinoza. 5-yard penalty and then just a kneel down, and this one will go into the books. And Blanchard will kneel down, and a little bit of pushing and shoving at the end of this, but clock will continue to run. Referees break things up. They say we're not going to throw the flags or blow the whistles. This game is going to end. And the Grants Pass Cavemen on senior night have upset the South Medford Panthers. Final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass 27, South Medford 26. Stay with us, fans, for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show, which comes your way next. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We'll recap the scoring, and we'll do that when we come back on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show, where we make sports fun again.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Well, welcome back to the Know Your Role post-game show. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 27, South Medford 26. So the number 5 team goes down tonight. That would be the South Medford Panthers. After getting blitzed last week, they came back in the second half tonight, and really the team that made one more mistake than the other team ended up losing. It was that one extra turnover for the Panthers that cost them this game. And the Cavemen win it here on senior night. It's not going to get any easier for these Cavemen. They've got to head to Sheldon next week, and then they finish with Roseburg on the road as well. So if they thought this was a tough game tonight, next week's not going to be any easier with the Sheldon Irish hosting the Cavemen next week. We've got one replay for you. We showed you the Edgar touchdown earlier. We'll show you the touchdown scored here by Espinoza. Let's take a quick look at that one here. Espinoza dancing around looking for room. Pretty good moves for the big guy, and he gets it in for the score. But the the Panthers would come up short, and the Cavemen would get the victory. So South Medford drops to 5-2 on the season. The Cavemen improve to 5-2 on the season. And so things getting tight in District 1, otherwise known as the Southwest Conference, as the Cavemen even up with the Panthers in the standings with the victory tonight. We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass High School Athletic Director, Clay Ronceville, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. We'd like to thank our head coaches, Bill Sengler for the Panthers and Brad Page for the Cavemen. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be soccer action coming up tomorrow, 1 o'clock, as the girls will be playing here at Mel Ingram Field. Again, a 1 o'clock start. And once again, our final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass 27, South Medford 26. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer tonight was Joe Brett. With Evan Webb on camera, I'm Jeff Smith saying thanks for watching and good night from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon.